Today we're going to be fixing code P0455, which is basically just, it says large leak when you're looking at the scanner code. Typically it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be the gas cap, which is bad, or it's going to be the purge valve that needs to be replaced. I'm going to show you guys where it's at and how to replace it. Basically, this should take 5 minutes to replace, 10 minutes total with removing bolts and reinstalling them. So let's get to it. So now that we got the car up and we're underneath here, we are going to be removing a total of 5 bolts. Now this is going to be the item we're going to be replacing it. Pretty simple. I'll see if I can leave the part number in the description. So we're going to start off by removing a total of 5 bolts. So there's one here, one here, there's one right here at the very end, at the front there, and then there's one in here. You can see it in here. You see it there, and there's another one that's countersunk back up in here. So I'm just going to use standard ratchet, 3/8 inch with an extension with a 10mm socket, and I am going to pull this cover off. All right, once all the bolts are removed, then all you do, it'll just simply come straight down. Now, there are 2 tabs back here, this one and that one, that you can remove. I'm choosing not to, just so I can leave it installed. But this is the part that we're going to be removing. It's just right here. Pretty simple. You're going to basically disconnect this hose, that connector, and then to remove this thing, all you're going to do is simply turn it to the left. Comes out pretty simple. Straight out. I'm gonna get this off camera and get it for you. Everything's been disconnected. Old part is out, and putting the new part is pretty simple. Just the reverse of this part. It's gonna go into the hole here, and then the electronic part is gonna go. So I'm gonna go in here, twist it up. This loose hose right here, going to go back in here. So see if I can do this one-handed just to show you. It goes in there pretty simple. So we're starting to go back in. I'm going to just push it all the way in. There she go. She's flat. She's got a little tube with a clip. I'll finish buttoning that part up and show you what it looks like in just a sec. Alright everybody, I got everything buttoned up. So this was actually pretty difficult to get back out. So to put it back in, I mean, it was kind of a pain. I had to shave a little bit off of one of the interior pieces. So this is the old piece. A couple of these little notches that are up here. On the internal piece, I had to shave a little bit in here to kind of sort of get it back in, but I tightened it up, went back in, tightened it up. Actually, my neighbor Brandon, shout out Brandon, he's the one who helped me out, and I was kind of sort of getting tired putting that thing in, so it took me about 15 minutes to get this little thing back in there, but that's because I was just getting a little tired. But nonetheless, without this little piece here, everything else went in and out pretty quickly. I did remove the little rear piece because I was having a hard time twisting it back in, but it was probably just mine. You may not experience the same issue. If you do, no problem. Just remove the 2 clips that are here and here, and the entire panel, which is right here, comes right off. So there it is. Got it back in. That should take care of P0455. I rescanned it and have no codes, and everything's good. Thank you guys for watching.